in. I have been a little absent here. Sorry about that. It's been uh, busy with some client work and stepped back a little too long. So I apologize for that. I'd love to be back here giving you advice, telling you what I recommend doing. But I'd love to hear what questions you'd like to hear and have answered. Um, but that leads me to, are you taking advice from the wrong people? And how do you even know if it's the right advice? And, I'm trying to give you advice right now. So, how do you know if this is good advice? So, when you are getting advice, either solicited or unsolicited advice, really assess if it's going to be right for your business, your clients, and if it's authentic to how you do business. So, as simple as that is, it's hard sometimes to really evaluate if it is right for your clients, if it is right for your business, and if it's authentic to who you are. So, start by looking at, do they have a good understanding of who your client base is? And right there, if they don't, then maybe that advice isn't going to be good. If they understand your client base and they understand who you're trying to really work with or work for, maybe it is good advice. Take it a little bit further. Is it right for your business? So, if you've never been on social media, but they recommend being on social media 10 times a day, well, do you have the time, personnel power, even energy, drive to do that? Maybe that's not right for your business. If they do really well by discounting everything. If you are a high dollar, high value product service, that may not be a good thing for you. Really look at, is it good for your business, what you're trying to do? You could even include that with your goals. And maybe authenticity with your goals as well. How authentic is it for your business? Is it really going to be who you are, who you say you are? If they are all about being the flashy in front of everyone, oh my gosh, this is what you need to do because it works for me, and they are 8 to 8 every day in front of people, talking to people, making connections, and you are a huge introvert and you only talk to people when you really, really, really have to. That's probably not going to be authentic to who you are as a person, as a business owner or business operator. Is it really you? So if you can look at those things, then you can evaluate, is this advice good? Is it advice? Maybe it's good advice, but it's not good for me in my business. And then you can also do that when you're looking at your competitors. Look at your competitors and say, okay, do they have the same client base as me? Is what they're doing good for my business? Is what they're doing authentic to what I want to be doing? And then with your competitors, also look at, are your competitors successful? So sometimes we look at our competitors and say, oh, wow, they're really charging hardly anything for this. Or, wow, they're really going after an interesting market. Is it working for them? If it's not working for them, maybe evaluate that before you take off and do exactly the same thing, because they must know, right? How many, you may not know. There are stories for every single company out there, and even some fantastically successful companies where they have made the wrong choice, wrong bet, but they're trying things. And that's always important, is to try things. But if it's not good for their business, it's not good for their clients, like don't copy that, so evaluate it first to see if it's actually maybe a good idea. So that's all I wanted to say today. Thanks for tuning in. I would love to hear from you, what's going on in your world, and if you want to talk, because we actually do free consultations, and right now we have a new product that is marketing RevOps coaching. So we're looking at everything that touches your customer, and we have packaged it nice and sweet in these little coaching sessions. So I'd love to hear if you would like to talk, but I love hearing from you. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for tuning in.